Okay, hey y'all, before we get off to the next review, go ahead, Colton, tell them hi.
Hi, everyone.
I was reading some of the comments of one of the last couple of shoots that we did, and I just gotta say that I promise you, I'm not one who's trying to talk like him, and he's trying not to talk like me. Okay, this is Colton. I am his dad.
Right.
And I promise you, these are two separate people. So I kind of got the giggles once I read that. You know, to back up, my son is autistic.
Yes.
Okay, so his challenges are a little bit different. One of them is his voice. We just got his voice back a couple of years ago.
Right.
When we started this. So I promise you, I got a kick out of it though. I'm not trying to be him and he's not trying to be me.
Right.
We are two separate people.
Like two different people.
So, and y'all need to go back and read the comments of just go ahead and go to the comments of I think it was Zmop.
Yes.
So just check that out. You'll see what I'm talking about. But I kind of got a kick out of it. But I do want to say I like your response. Thank you. For good or bad, we're both here to listen to criticism, sarcasm, whatever, and attaboys, and y'all are doing a good job. That choice is y'all's, not ours. We're just putting the information out there for y'all so y'all know. From me, the past. From him today. And other things going on that he wants to review today.
Right. But besides just Transformers.
So, I just want to let y'all know that, yes, we do appreciate the feedback. For good or bad, you know, this is a work in progress. You know, so, and that's okay. So, I just kind of, before we get off into the next review, I got a kick out of that. And I just want to tell you who you are. We're two separate people. I'm his dad. This is my son.
Yes.
You know, and I love him unconditionally.
Right.
So anyway, with that said, we're going to get on to our next review. We'll see y'all here in a minute. I think y'all like it.
Stay tuned.
Alright, Colton, I'm going to let you do all the talking. This guy right here, as soon as I'll be quiet here in a minute, but not yet. This guy right here, when I noticed him in the cartoons, he always had an accent. And if somebody can tell us what that accent was, we would be grateful. Because I remember this guy always had an accent. And the only thing I remember about him is that his eyes light up every time when he talked. It wasn't his visor. Anyway, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to let Colton go for it. And here we go.
So, for today's review, we will be reviewing the Super Gobots Baron Von Joy here. And this is from the Super Gobots line here. And as you can see, he does transform into a Porsche car.
Yes, a Porsche, 1980s Porsche race car.
1980s Porsche.
Sports race car. Baron Von Joy. When he talked, he always had an accent. And there was something else I was going to say that slipped my mind. Anyway, go ahead, Colton.
and as you can see, it's just all a silver-ish or a metallic grayish painted in Porsche here, and it does have a lot of nice translucent clear windows here.
Now, like in Zemont, this one here does not have a driver that you can see.
Yes.
This one here does not have a driver, where Zemont had a driver.
You can clearly see there.
Yep, there's no driver. There's just the
robotic parts in there.
Yes. Can we zoom in on that sticker right there on the hood? I don't know how good that would come in.
It is.
That right there is like the Porsche logo. And now I know it's a sticker, so you just gotta bear with it, but that's the emblem that they had on the Porsches at that time. And the overall structure of the Porsche of the car really looks good. They captured the essence of what the Porsche looked like back in the 80s, early 80s.
And as you can see here, he does also have some nice chromed out headlights here. And he does also have some chrome reflective side view mirrors here. And on the back it does say Porsche. And on here, which is the license plate, it says 930 Turbo.
930 Turbo.
Or 930 Turbo.
Well, I'm assuming that's how you would say it. You know, I could be wrong. The back. Let's get back to this. This was pretty neat. This is actually meant to be the back light. And when you step on it, it lights up red, but it also has the word Porsche on the back of it. I thought that was really neat. So that is a nice accent to it.
And he has a nice black painted in spoiler here. And the tires are of course rubber. And I'm going to zoom in real closely to see how they're holding up. Okay, this one's holding up well, I think that's a little crack there.
It might be.
This wheel seems to be holding up great as well. Same thing for here. And is this one good? Yep, I think it is. So I think all of his rubber tires are still holding up well after all these years.
I think it really looks good. Now, to give you a little bit of history, me and my brother, we did have this guy. So we did have Baron Von Joy.
he, of course, rolls really smoothly because of those rubber tires. Because if you have rubber tires, you know it rolls really smooth.
Right. Keep them in car mode right quick. Just want to do something right quick. Y'all, here's a little comparison right quick. I just want to give a size comparison of the Gobots. Okay. Now, they're both the same car. They're both Porsches.
And this is the Gobots
crossword
from the Puzzler Combiner set here.
So this gives you some type of scale so you can see just how big they are almost on a side-by-side comparison. So
and this is a regular Gobot, and this is a Super Gobot.
Very good. So just wanted to show y'all the difference of the size of them. So there we go. We're going to get on with Baron Bon Jovi.
And here's the bottom where you just see some robot parts underneath. These are robot parts underneath, right?
Yes. This right here is die cast. This right here is the main structure. Right there, that's die cast. This part's die cast. This is plastic. Right here, this is plastic. Now turn them around. That's die cast. Okay, that's plastic. This is plastic, I believe. Yeah, this part's plastic. This part, I believe, is die cast. I could be wrong.
And also, the parts that are painted in, which are from the die cast, does still match the color of
the plastic.
So
it's not like Zmont where you have two tones of red. In our last review of Zmont, this one here is all free flow. So it's more harder to tell where the die cast is at. Of course, you know that this is die cast. The whole hood area here. This is plastic. This is plastic. That's plastic. I think that this is die cast. I'm not sure. But we'll see when we get off into transformation.
And speaking of transformation, let's get into that. So, to transform him, you want to take the front wheels and flip them around, which will reveal these things, which will make his robot mode arms, and pull out the elbows here. So they look like this. And he does kind of look like he has little T-Rex arms.
The T-Rex arms. Yeah. Flip over the wheels and he's got arms coming out the tires. I'm going to get you. Anyway.
But come to the back wheels here, and you want to take the back wheels and take these parts here, which have this little cutout line here, and pull them down on both sides, which will drop down this part. Then you want to take these things here, which was the seats, and pull them out these will become his legs. And you want to take his legs here and slide them down. And bring it all the way down. And this part here, I will have to zoom the camera. Well, raise the camera up some. So y'all can see this part here. This part here, it doesn't tap into place, but it actually magnetizes on. And yes, this metal part and this entire metal part, which was the front part of the vehicle, does magnetize together and not tap together. And
yes,
to show y'all,
there's like a little magnet that holds it there. Now, a magnet's not as strong, but it is magnetized. Where Z-Mont clips in, this one here has a magnet that pulls it in. So, okay, there you got it.
Now you want to take the back and bring it down about here, because you want to take the windshield section, which is the top roof part, untap it and bring it down. And you also do want to slide the legs up just a little bit, so that way the back part
fits in that little cup right there.
in that little groove there. That cutout there.
Yep.
And this part, which will form his head, because yes, this whole windshield section and the roof part of the vehicle does form his head. So what you want to do is you just want to make sure it's straightened down like this, and then you just slide it forward and you're done. So now I gotta get him situated here. And no, these things do not rotate.
Like Z-Mont, his would rotate. This is some of the difference that we were talking about. Different farms, but the same, but different in one or two aspects. His legs totally flip around. This part stays connected to his foot. Where Z-Mont's, his folds down from the frame. Now, every time when I heard Baron Von Joy talk, where you would have some of the windshields would light up, Baron Von Joy's, his eyes lit up when he talked.
And that's these green things?
Yes, those supposed to represent his eyes.
Okay,
So.
these green chromed out things, which you see here, those are his eyes. Not the windshield piece like some of you were expecting. No, these chrome things, the green ones here, are his eyes.
Yes, are his eyes. Like Z-Mont, when he talked, his whole windshield would light up. Where Baron Von Joy, his eyes right here would light up when he talked. Baron Von Joy does have a weapon that comes with him, but we do not have it. I just only have Baron Von Joy. He does have an accessory that comes with him, and it's like a gun laser rifle kind of deal. And
okay,
you could also stick it on top right here, but like I said, we don't have it, so all we have is Baron Von Joy. And if you know anything about the Gobots, they really didn't need guns because they had blasters that come out of their fist.
Yes.
So the thing with Baron Von Joy that makes him different compared to like Zmot, his head can turn.
Yes. His head can turn. And it does turn a full 360 degrees. And it is also like on a soft ratchet.
Yes, but be careful with the head swivel. Don't get too crazy with it because it can pop off.
And the arms do rotate on a ratchet.
Yes.
And bend at the elbow. On.
They're like gears. They're kind of groove gears.
No. Well, I actually call it a soft ratchet.
Okay.
Because I can hear those clicks. Just a little bit.
Okay.
But it's like a softer click.
I got you.
And
So
that's it.
Any leg? Can you do anything with his legs?
Well, it is due to the transformation.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
oh, I just felt these wiggled. so I thought you could rotate them, but
No, you can't.
no,
No.
you can't. But he does bend at the knee on a ratchet, but that's due to the transformation.
Yeah. That's due to a transformation. Overall, this Baron Von Joy, he looks, he aged well with time. He's not bad. He aged pretty well with time. He's, the ratchets are still pretty tight.
Yes.
The ratchets are pretty tight. He still looks good. Everything still snaps in place. The magnet still works,
Yes.
which is awesome. The magnet still works, which is awesome for him. And
And we are going to do a little size comparison here
are going to do a little size comparison
with Xenon.
with Zmot. Now, both of these are Guardians. They're good guys. So these belong to the Guardian group. So that is what we have so far as the Super Gobots, and I'm going to get more of them because they're an important part. And just to compare to a regular size Gobot to show you how tall they are.
If my dad can transform it real quick.
Oh yeah. So that's what he looks like compared to a regular Gobot. That's the scale difference right there. Or a Super Gobot to a regular Gobot. So, okay. So with that said, we are going to
get to our final thoughts and cut the camera.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll just cut the camera and get to our final thoughts. So stay tuned. So there we have the Super Gobots Baron Von Joy. And this is, well, like I said, from the...
Challenge of the Gobots.
Yes, and also from the...
Super Gobot line.
Super Gobots line.
That was along with the original Gobots.
Right.
So they were sold with the original Gobots too. Back in the 1980s, you can find these guys on sale along with the original Gobots such as Coptor, Sidekill. So, I mean, they were all there. This guy right here, he had an accent. If y'all know what the accent was, leave us a description down below. I want to guess, but I'm not sure if I'm right. He always talked with an accent. So if y'all know what that is, all in all, I do like his sports car. It is a very nice Porsche mode car. With him transformed into car mode, you would not be able to tell that he is a Gobot unless you know what you're looking at. Because in car mode, he looks like a model Porsche.
And of course, the robot mode is not great. But it is what you get from the Gobots line.
Yeah. Yep. So that's it. That is my thoughts on Baron Von Joy. Me and my brother, we did have him. That was one of the Super Gobots we did have. I remember that. And he had green eyes back then too, just like you see with his eyes now. His eyes were green back then too. When he talked, his eyes lit up. And he helped out Leader One in a bunch of aspects, as far as getting information, kind of like Zemont. So that's where he fits in the scale of the Challenge of the Gobots. Leader One would go to him, ask him questions, or Baron Von Joy would approach Leader One with questions or answers that he has, and they work together. This is a good guy. He is a guardian. So that's about it. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. I'm going to let Colton finish it out.
So, if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. So, I think that's about it. So, thanks for watching.